Hey everybody, welcome to Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. I am Catherine.
Last Christmas was the first time that I decorated our cabinet ledges, and I fell in love with the idea of constantly having something up there that I enjoyed looking at and not using it as basically a storage area. So I simply got those boxes, added some ribbon, and voila. I'll link that video in the description box of this video. This white china is from a yard sale, $20 for about 40 pieces, I believe. So now Christmas is here. What am I going to do with these items? I'm going to use them again, but for Christmas decor. Even those cement planters that I painted white and put a stencil on. Now let's use them for the holidays. And this is what it looks like for the holidays. Very light and airy, using some old and a little bit of new. I gave myself a budget of about $40 just to update it. Let me tell you all the details. Let's start in the center of the larger cabinets. That white lantern came from TJ Maxx. It's not a part of my budget. Early spring purchase. I added an LED candle to it. I topped it off with some greenery for the holidays, silk foliage, anything that I could find. I do have a tote with just clippings in it that I can just make these things up. Those you want to keep handy if you like to be creative. And those clips are just inserted in the holes at the top of the lantern. How convenient was that? The two green topiaries I've had for a while. They came off clearance at Home Goods for 2 years ago, $1 each. Added the gold ribbon and those copper berries to the top of the gold ribbon. I was moving these topiaries out of the living room when I started to decorate, and I thought, why bother? I don't want to dig these back out again. Let's use them. So I draped a ribbon around them, and I simply added some of the copper berries from the actual silk foliage that I have in the lantern, and this turned out to be an awesome accessory. Place it on top of a coffee cup, and now it joins the ranks up there on the ledges. And see, no staples or tape required. Now, whether you have the porcelain or the metal balls in a bowl that you have considered an everyday accessory, you can do this with these beautiful ribbons and just spread them out over the house and have Christmas decor everywhere. Then pull them back together in the bowl that you use every single day when it's all over. Now the rooster on the left is normally on the mantle. The rooster on the right came from Home Goods. I got it in their damaged clearance section. You see that glaze dripping? Looked pretty bad, so I spray painted it white. So my roosters aren't delivering hard-boiled eggs from the hens. They're delivering topiaries this Christmas. Well, here is where I used my budget to purchase those two copper Christmas trees. They were each $14.99, and I fell in love with them. I purchased them at Home Goods, and I posted them on Instagram the night that I saw them. I could not leave the store without them. With two broken ornaments and a little hot glue, I had the perfect medallions for the center of those plates. I just love, love, love how this all flows together. And I did it in sets of threes, by the way. There are 3 elements, 5 elements, and then 3 elements again. So odd numbers is what I'm trying to say. It just flows and there's a sense of balance. Where the Christmas tree is, there is normally a coffee cup. Now this larger boxwood topiary also made a move. It went into a larger white bowl that was already in the cabinet. No matter what or how I'm decorating, I never overcrowd my countertops. I saw this adorable copper Nutcracker at Home Goods, and he is close to $13 for just one of them. I remembered that I saw the plain ones unpainted at Hobby Lobby, and you can get 2 of them there for around $8. You know I keep plenty of copper paint around. Well, my budget was spent, so I had to be a little more creative with the other ledges over the stove. So guys, I decided to add more ribbon and some of the old picks to a plate, and it turned out beautifully. I wrapped the ribbon around the plate just like I did the topiary, or it's as if I'm wrapping a box. I then added the actual clips and picks to the top. I'm also using loops of ribbon cut in a separate piece, placed on the top and secured by a gold ribbon. I fluffed my bow, tucked in my gold ribbon, and clipped the ends. Now these ledges are much smaller than the other ones, so I'm only using 2 elements. Now onto the countertops that are on the left and right hand side of the stove. These cement planters are filled with those tiny rock pebbles that you buy at the Dollar Tree. And earlier I had the lemongrass in one, as well as my wooden utensils in the other one. Remove those and put in a pine cone, some additional picks, and there, we're done. Now these are cinnamon scented pine cones. They come in a pack of 3. I bought them at Home Goods a couple of years ago and they still smell wonderful. Well, that's it for me, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video of how I put together my cabinet ledges. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch one of my videos. If you are not a part of my friends and family, please consider joining today by subscribing and turn on your notifications. And I'm also attaching several playlists to this video where you can see some of my other videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, stay in prayer and stay creative.